You know, because of everything, at the moment, I have no friends. My own classmates have their own businesses and families. And possibly they forgot everything about me. Hello my fellows, welcome to this video. Once again, I'm going to talk about my story. Nevertheless, I believe that it can relate your story to this video. So, let's get started. You know, I am naturally an introvert. Being introverted isn't an easy thing. In many cases, you want to talk to someone to break your loneliness. Nevertheless, it's never simple. When I was a student, regardless studying at university or at school, I usually stood alone and had my own thoughts about everything in the break time. Actually, in my student period, there were many people who were very helpful. They usually gave their assistance to me. Nevertheless, I didn't feel that I could talk to them about my hidden secrets and thoughts. It was like, I appreciated their assistance, but I didn't believe that they and I could become close friends. And you know, along the time, my loneliness grew more and more. And as I said in one of my previous videos, because of this loneliness, I stopped studying at university and then concentrated on learning languages. In addition, because of my loneliness, I had another fear, being in working environment. I usually thought that if I couldn't adapt the educational environment, particularly at school and at university, I mean having a lot of relationships with my classmates, how I could adapt the working environment, meaning having a lot of relationships with co-workers. Because of this few any periods, I didn't want to apply for any jobs, and probably you can guess, when I didn't have any contact with others, my loneliness grew more. Another factor probably that I have to mention is the failure of learning languages in 2018. As I said in one of my previous videos, I tried a lot to learn English, French, German and Spanish. Nevertheless, I failed. Because of this failure, my confidence declined. The consequence was I didn't want to have any conversations with anyone, regardless in real life or on the social media. And you know, on January 27, 2019, I decided to delete my own Facebook account. Probably you could wonder why I could remember this event quite clearly. Well, because it happened on the birthday of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, one of the most influential composers in history and one of my favorite composers. Actually, at that moment, I really downloaded several images, videos, and other data. And then the rest of my own Facebook account was erased. In the Lunar New Year festival in this year, my sister and several of my cousins asked me why they couldn't find my Facebook account. I lied them. I said that I was hacked by someone. I didn't tell the truth because at that moment I didn't believe that anyone could understand my loneliness and my personality, and they could become the solutions for my problem. Because of everything, at the moment, I have no friends. My own classmates have their own businesses and families. And possibly they forgot everything about me. And you know, in this situation, I found foreign languages, my friends. Actually, when studying learning foreign languages in 2050 talked about economic or application purposes. I didn't believe that one day I changed my mind to think foreign languages as my allies, and now they are really my close friends. Okay, now you can guess what I am going to talk about. Yes, it is languages, and my advice is learning foreign languages when you have no friends. Actually, there are many benefits of learning a foreign language when you have no permanent relationships or friendships. The first advantage is enriching your knowledge. Probably at the moment you have no relationships or the friendships. I think that you should have knowledge. I mean that if you are fluent in a foreign language, you can communicate with more people, not just those you meet daily. And there can be sympathy between you and native speakers. And possibly they can become your friends in the future. For example, if you are fluent in Italian, you can speak to native Italian people. Talk about your interest in pizza, pasta, and coffee. And along the time, native Italian speakers believe that you have wonderful insights about the Italian culture. They will admire you. And there are possibilities that they will become your friends in future. Unless learning a foreign language creates new hobbies. Listen, hobbies are essential when you have no friends. In this situation, you usually think about your loneliness. And if you just concentrate on it, a lot of the time, you will get depressed easily. This is absolutely a very terrifying situation. So, hobbies can solve the problem by making you forget your loneliness, and more importantly, make you believe that you are useful. Taking Italian as an example again. In 2018, I started learning Italian. Before that, I just listened to instrumental classical music and popular music. And in this year, I started listening to lyrical classical music, especially operas. You know, the majority of operas are in Italian. Actually, I didn't find a lot of interesting songs in the Italian popular music for Italians. That's the truth. So I decided to change from popular music to classical music, to listen to Italian more. And to be honest, operas are wonderful. They can describe complex human emotions and feelings, and they are suitable to my sensitive personality. When I feel very sad, I usually open several opera arias to listen, and when I'm doing that, I feel a little bit better. Another advantage of learning a foreign language is you can describe your own personality without disturbing others. I mean that one day you fall into a negative situation and you have many negative feelings. Nevertheless, you don't want to talk to others. So what is the solution? Possibly you can describe everything in a foreign language. I believe that liberate your negative emotions to the outside. In addition to that, sometimes the majority of surrounding people don't understand what you are talking about. So possibly you don't disturb a lot of people. And the third thing I'm going to talk to you is languages themselves can be your friends. Yes. I mean that basically they are not like humans. Humans can criticize, can scold, or can shame you, basically to do anything negative to you. Meanwhile, languages don't. So, in many situations, you can feel that possibly languages are more loyal and wonderful than humans. This is what exactly I usually think when I have no friends, or when I feel that my relationships with others are going to negative situations. Therefore, I usually care nothing but languages. Even my family is not my priority. It sounds very offensive, right? But this is what exactly happens. It can play vocabulary, it can practice grammar, it can listen to a song in a foreign language, and you can use this language to write your diary. How magnificent it is. In conclusion, I would like to say that if you have no friends, you can learn at least a foreign language to change at least your emotions and feelings. If you find this video interesting, you can hit the like for it as well as the others of my videos and share them to any social media platform, as well as subscribe and follow my channel. Thank you and wait for something new. Goodbye and see you later.